Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I don't remember doing a reading for you before, but I do a lot. But I like to explain real quick kind of how this works. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. I try to describe the picture the best I can. They never waste a message. There is always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. Go, oh, I know what he's talking about. So this is not an exact science. Sometimes you're going to have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. He's not going to give me all the details. Details are none of my business. He should give me just enough so you understand what he's talking about. It's his show. It's his ball game. I let him run it within reason. They have to be good. So we're going to talk to Ron today. He's he's coming in. He's playing the drum. He's kind of playing. He's drumming with his hands, not his fingers. A lot of people do the drumsticks, but he's boom, 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 boom. So you should hear something like it would. Well, I've got a glass table here. Be more like a wooden table or something. You might hear. Just imagine what that sounds like. Him do, 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 on a wooden table. He says even a dashboard, like in your car. So just so when you kind of hear that noise, you go, "What was that?" Know that that's him trying to let you know that he's there. So anytime he sends you a sign, validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more if you want more. That's your free will choice. Um, he is so lighthearted and carefree. He's talking about titties and beer, titties and beer. Bring more titties and beer. And and he's laughing when he's saying it in a very joking manner. He says, "Bring on the boobies." So I don't know if this is something he used to say. He sounds like my friends, but he's very good natured when he's saying it. He's giving you a thumbs up on something. I don't think it has to do with titties and beer. Maybe it does. I don't know. Since he's following the titties and beer with this. But he's giving you a thumbs up. So something that you're doing right now, and whatever the first thing that pops into your head will be it. He's giving you a thumbs up. He's proud of you. He loves you very much. He said we had that good, lighthearted friendship. Um, he says he could be serious with you if he needed an ear to talk to. But you guys had that good, lighthearted friendship where, hey, let's go have a beer and have fun. He showed me a pool stick, so I don't know if you guys went to a place where they played pool. You play pool, you just played pool, you have a pool table. Not sure where this fits in. Maybe you guys played pool together in a bar or something. He's not giving me the smell, but he's saying something about smell and an herb, Herb. I just did my incense, or not incense, my sage. I just saged. I normally do every morning. Just have a little bit of sage, loose leaf sage that I put in here. I don't know why he's wanting me to show you this. So I don't know if that's the herb he's talking about. He's not clearing it up. So I don't know if he's talking about me just doing that. I don't think so. They don't usually do that. He says you need to get outside more. Run. Do you like to jog? So I don't know if you like to jog or he's telling you it might be something good for you to go jogging and be in the fresh air. He's slapping himself on the ass. He said, "That's too much work for me." He's cute. He says, "I'm doing good. Doing good. Grandma's here." I'm pretty sure he's talking about his grandma. I don't know if you knew his grandmas. But he's like, his could be a great grandma. So it's either his grandma or his great grandma. She's baking him apple pies. So if he ever says about one of his grandmas making him apple pies, that's how he's specifying who it is. And it probably doesn't really matter. So it does matter. Okay. You were a bright spot in his life. What is it? The road hard taken, I think is what he said. The road, hang on. The road hard taken is the best. Not to me. But he's like, oh, geez. I don't know if I can explain this. He showed me like your life path. And I don't even know how this is possible because it looks like it happened at the same time. Like, it almost looks like an interstate interchange. It's like these two big whoop-de-doos. Your life path is right straight, and I can see it, but there's these two big whoop-de-doos. This one over here is really bright. This one over here is a lot more dim than the one, which I don't know for sure what this means, what he's trying to get at, or how it could happen at the same time. And then they meet up here, and then you get back right on your path. Okay, you're already back on your path. You are on your path. Stop doubting yourself. Open a window. Again, get some fresh air. It's time to be out and about. He says, fuck the virus. Get out and enjoy your friends and the sunshine and the fresh air. And don't worry about it. And don't worry about what others think about it. So whatever you're doing in that category, don't worry about if somebody says something. He says you are good to go. Oh, okay, he's singing a song. Hang on, let me see if I can get it. Okay, he's singing this song, and I thought, that's not the right words, but I know the song. The song is Jose Cuervo, You Are a Friend of Mine. He's singing Old Man Whiskey, You Are a Friend of Mine. That could refer to you, that could refer to him. And he's got the hugest smile on his face. He's such a sweetheart. He's got that easygoing demeanor. Well, he says, I can kick ass when I want to, but I don't like to. He says you were a special friend. And you still are. Hang on. Okay, so the song is Jose Cuervo by Shelley West. Go Google that, YouTube it, whatever you want to do. But he's singing that to you, so I don't know if the Old Man Whiskey, You Are a Friend of Mine is just something he's saying, or if he's actually referring to the song and he wants you to listen to it. If there's something in the song. They like to use songs a lot, and there'll be words in the song that will be from him to you. Something about a trail. Something about a trail, something about hiking. It looks like walking, but it's a wooded trail. It's like really what he's showing me is really overgrown, kind of like a woodsy, real woodsy. Something like the leaves. Well, he's showing leaves all over it, so that'd be like in the fall mostly. Kind of like leaves on the trail, like stepping over a like tree that fell down. I don't know if this is something. Oh, excuse me, my nose started running. If this is something you guys did, something you recently done, or a lot of times they'll show something and like tomorrow, the next day, you'll see it, or you might see it in a movie, or I'm not sure what he's getting at with this, but just keep that in mind. He's showing it for a reason. Well, now, darn it, my nose, all of a sudden. Now he's showing a deer down at the end of the path. So I don't, have you been deer hunting? Did he go deer hunting? This deer doesn't look real though. It looks like he pasted a deer down at the end of the path. Doesn't matter. He wants to help bring you happiness. He wants to help bring you some of his lighthearted happiness, happy-go-lucky, because that's the way he feels now. And I will tell you that they cannot override your free will choice. But whatever he was good at with you here, that he understands how it works here, he can still help you with that. He can help open doors. He can help bring people to you. So if you need some help along that line, ask him. Cannot override your free will choice. I'll say that again. But if you ask and then you allow whatever comes forward, like somebody will call you or somebody steps into your path and says, hey, you want to go do this or learn this or whatever. If you get a little down in the dumps, you need something to pick you up, asking to bring some of that fun-loving energy. He says, I have a lot of sweetness to give. And he still can. And I promise you 1,000%, I can't say this enough times to people. They can hear you, they can see you. Talk to them all you want to. You just may have trouble hearing or seeing him, but he says you either did or you're going to see him in your kitchen or sense him in your kitchen. I mean, what is it? That you thought he was in your kitchen. And he said thought like it was a past thing. And then you turned around and he wasn't there. Know that that was real, or it will be real, whichever it is. And it's like people, everybody, can see him in the peripheral vision. And I always include this too, because if I have my head down, I'll see one walk through my dining room, which is where I work. And I'll turn my head and there's nothing there. And I can see him. I mean, I can see him. But everybody can see him in the peripheral vision, and I don't know why that is. And then you turn and it's not there, so you go, this is my imagination. No, it's not. It's really not. He's tapping his toe very impatiently, tapping real fast, real impatiently. I'm not sure what he's impatient about. Well, he pointed at me and then he pointed at you, so I don't know if he was just impatient because it took me a couple days to get to this. I was gone out of town. So yeah, he's not explaining why he's impatient. He's impatient about something. Or maybe something that you and I do similar, which I don't know what that be. I've been camping a lot lately out in the fresh air. in the sunshine. A little too much of it. He says, don't forget our goals. GOALS. Sometimes my new teeth don't talk too good. Don't forget our goals. Keep your eye on the prize. Never, ever give up. Ever. Now he's quoting, I'm not going to get political here. He's quoting Trump. Anything worth getting is worth fighting for. It never, ever comes easy. The grand prize never, ever comes easy. It doesn't fall on your lap. It's worth fighting for. Keep your eye on the prize. So whatever that prize is out there for you, when we manifest, keep your eye on it. Let them do the details in between. Let them. Because they'll come up with a hell of a better plan than you will. You still have to take baby steps towards it. If something comes in your path towards your prize, whatever that is, you still have to take that step towards it. Take that step forward. Don't just sit there. It's not going to fall in your lap. But I just had this happen a year ago, and never, ever, ever would I have expected it to come to me the way it came to me. But they brought it the best way for me and for the other person. He says, so when those opportunities come in front of you, don't question them. You can move cautiously, but at least move. He says, and move forward, not backwards. And then he started laughing. He's holding his hand out. If you ask him, he will help walk you through it. He says, just trust it. You don't have to tell anybody that you're doing it. And you can talk to him telepathically. I've talked to a real live person telepathically right in front of me. I don't know where she's at lately. So you don't have to talk out loud. You can talk to him anytime you want to. Ask him to help you. He says arms wide open. Arms wide open. He's singing, let me be your guide, baby. Let me be your guide. I don't think that's any real song anywhere. I don't think ALAXA can come up with that song. But he's kind of doing it like that. You don't want me to sing to you, believe me. He says, I love you with my heart, heart, heart. And he's going up, up, and away. So he's getting ready to take off. I love his sense of humor. Just like my friends in our group. Don't forget to call on me. And if you want more signs from him, because he's not telling me, he's not really giving me a lot of stuff you can validate. I always ask him to give me at least a couple things so you can validate, so you know for sure it's him. He's, maybe the drumming or something will validate it. Anyway. Call on him to help you. He'll do whatever he can. And you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised the people they can put in your path and doors they can open. But you have to ask and you have to allow, because they cannot override your free will choice. Only maybe in a case of an emergency. At least in my experience, that's the way it works. What I've seen, been shown. So with that, he has a whole bundle full of balloons. and he's going up, up, and away, and he's floating up with the balloons. I don't know if you guys have released balloons for him. He says, I love you bunches. See you on the flip-flop. Keep your wheels down. And with that, he's gone. Love his energy. Yeah, you're very lucky to have a friend like him. You have really, really good, sweet, wanting to help, loving, honest energy. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for allowing me to be his voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.